What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now, look, it's a situation going on right now pertaining to Bricc Baby and Crip, but it all started from a little incident pertaining to Bricc Baby and DW Flame on No Jumper. You know, DW Flame had made a word, a reference that was offensive to Bricc Baby and people on the same side of the fence as Bricc Baby. And if you understand what's going on, then you definitely understand, and I don't want to make the whole video so long and all this and that about my whole opinion and everything pertaining to the Bricc Baby and DW Flame situation. I might do another video on that, but let's go back to what's going on more recently. Now, what's going on is that Crip, and I don't agree with this for a reason, just the same way I don't agree with it for the China Mac approach. It's like, Crip, you in jail, you got certain people in your corner, you need as many people you can have. It's not in the like trying to do the content stuff or turn people into content or speak on people. It's not really that beneficial. Now, I'm not saying to be a coward or not do what you want to do if that's just how you really feel, but I'm just saying you can't just keep getting on these cameras and these public platforms and recordings and just going against or going at or an attack or however you word it, people that's in your corner. You know what I mean? That's just my advice at the end of the day. And again, I don't understand why certain people, whoever that may be, who be even putting them information, them recordings and all them videos out that Crip be putting out. But anyway, Crip said some stuff like he pretty much was like 95% giving a lot of credit to Bricc Baby, like saying, he off of witnessing him being a real turned up type of individual. He was like just vouching for Bricc Baby, you know what I mean? But he did throw some things in there on the other 5% saying stuff like stop the buster stuff. So once you refer to a person's actions as like buster type stuff, a lot of people ain't gonna really take that so smoothly. You know what I mean? Especially if it's out there, if it's getting put out there so publicly, the approach can be took totally different as opposed to you explaining something to a person directly, and that's what took place on Crip end. However, Bricc Baby chose to respond, and it was crazy because Bricc Baby started saying that Crip ain't nothing that he appears to be. He said that all the stories that him and Crip be speaking on in them court in jail and stuff like this and that, he just be letting Crip tell them stories. He pretty much got beat up by everybody in there. He was on some scary stuff. Said, he just really went hard on Crip. But my thing about this is this. People got to stop overlooking or sweeping things under the rug that you have so much of a problem with. Because when something come up later or another day or whatever the case may be, you going to find it in yourself to want to try to expose something. Or you going to try to just bash a person or disrespect a person or whatever it may be. But you're going to use all that information that you've been pretty much offended by or not in agreement with. And it makes your character look bad as well. It's not just about like you have these dark secrets. Depends on how big and how bad it is. Some people might care, some people won't care at all, and some people will care a lot more than the people that do kind of just care a little bit. It is what it is. But even when you put somebody else out there like that, you're going to be attacking your own character because it shows what you are allowing. You comfortable with those type of actions. You should have never been so in agreement and okay at no type of way, Bricc Baby, with Crip if you felt these type of things. But if you was willing to let it go and you act like it wasn't that big of a thing, then hey, you should have left that, however in the past. But you chose to bring that up, which at some point I kind of do understand. Because when you do, like let's just say if you is trying to put something in the closet or something like that about a person, but they choose to pretty much like attack you in a certain way. So, on the other hand, I guess I do kind of understand more on Bricc Baby end because, Bricc Baby wasn't really trying to just go hard on Crip. He could have just been treating him like a homie, I guess. And however, Crip Mac went off on him and referred to him as being a buster. You know what I mean? So he had to let him know, like, don't forget about what you are and how you've been and what I have witnessed you be. So, you know, the more that I think about it as I'm speaking, it's kind of like a very iffy situation. And I still stand on what I was saying about how, you know, your character will look crazy to people. So people got to be mindful with that. But Dice Crew, y'all let me know, man. Like, I know y'all probably caught it by now. If not, you know, I guess this would be y'all first little dose of it. But I want y'all to let me know, like, how y'all feel about it. You know, do Bricc Baby got a point? Was he all right there? Like, you know, do y'all agree with him being able, like, responding and his way of responding? Do you feel like Crip Mac was not wrong for calling himself trying to correct Bricc Baby instead of talking to him directly? He just gets on the public platform the same way he did with China Mac. And, you know, pretty much y'all know what my questions. Like, let's go. Keep it a Benji for me in the comments. If not, don't jump in. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. I'm out. When you hit the streets, you know what's up, you gotta keep it on. Any day they survive and why? Cause they keep fire. Niggas know this keeping it a Benji, we do not lie.